Hello, this is Tim, and today we're going to be talking about and playing a game called Bricks. So, in the days of lots of season passes and microtransactions, everything, it's quite nice to have a game that's completely free, but pretty fun, although it can be quite challenging as well. Sometimes you need it. But so this is the homepage here, and it says this is a remake of the Polish Klotski game. So the original game was a small wooden board that could be rearranged into several puzzles. So the goal of the game is to move the red master brick to a certain position. As I said, it sounds easy, but it's a real brain teaser since you get more points if you need fewer moves. But then it says Bricks was inspired by the Microsoft Klotski game, and levels 1 to 24 are adopted from this game with minor changes, while levels 25 to 48 feature new elements making Bricks more attractive and difficult. So I've actually got my screen here, two things. There's down the bottom, this is what's called Bricks 1, and over here something called Bricks Junior, which is sort of kind of designed for younger audiences, but don't sort of let that put you off. Just have a bit of a look here about some stuff. You can actually download the game completely for free. As I said, the first one was released back in 1998. I think DOS has been updated for Windows and things. There is actually a world ranking list if you send in your sort of score file and things. It's in lots of different languages and things. It's a bit, here's where you can so you can download Bricks 1 or Bricks Junior, or the competition puzzle, but that's probably quite difficult. These other games, the Bricks 2, 3, 4, etc., you need to have played the previous one and got a sort of a certain score normally before you're allowed to move on to the next one. I'm just going to start with Bricks Junior, actually. Now, one thing about this, generally you don't sort of share your solutions and things, so I'm not going to be the normal playing the game and actually showing you how I do it. You can imagine if I showed you some optimal moves, there's no challenge, you just repeat that. But we can see here, this is my red master brick, and I need to get it to here. So as you see, these green ones is like a barrier, but I can move all of these other ones around just to make some room for it. Just might maybe move these up here. Now I'm going to do a bit of some random stuff, just not an optimal way at all, but just okay. Let's move this out of the way. Now this one here, when you get the master brick touching it, this you can remove it, and there we go. I'm just going to say cool, and there we go. We took 14 moves for that, and we can actually look on the scoreboard and see that's actually 4 moves above the optimal way, or the best known way. And as you see, there's a whole lot of different ones here. So we'll just have a look through some of the other ones we've got here. As I said, 48 different puzzles. Some of them much easier or difficult than others. And actually, so lots of possible moves here. This one's quite obvious. Like you can see, you're going to need to move the big one down, but at the moment it's blocked. This one's a nice one. So we can sort of see that at some point we're going to have to move some blocks around. But you can get close, but not quite there. So what are you going to do? And what else we got here? So yeah, it starts off, this is the Bricks Junior. If you're sort of kind of like puzzle games but not too into them, this can be a nice thing. The Bricks one, that's sort of, it gets a little bit tougher. And one thing is that all of these puzzles are available straight away. So lots of potential paths if you want to unlock all of these blue bits or not. Yeah, I like this one here. Lots of blue around it. So you've got to touch the whole thing. Yeah, lots of things to move. You're going to do a Marie Kondo thing about keeping everything all nice and tidy in there. Nice little Tetris packing in here. Depends how good you are at your Tetris and things. Because you can see if you don't do it right, you can't get it out. Oh, then this one's a nice one. Lots of different ways that you can potentially move things. But lots of potential other things that might be not optimal ways of doing things. Alright, now, then some of them are nice and simple, like this one here. There's only 4 things you can actually move, but then trying to find the optimal solution for that. Nice one here. Just not too complicated. Just work out the just to solve that's pretty straightforward. But then to optimize, you know, depending what you how you think about things, not too bad. Then we've got some other puzzle elements. So these ones here, you put items on them and then they disappear. So you can simplify your board. There we go. We can do also this one if we want. But of course, if I get rid of a whole lot of them, I've just possibly lost a lot of moves. I'm not sure what the best for that one is. And this one, once again, lots of. Now, actually, these ones there's some great little help describing it all as well. So here we go. We can see it talks about getting the master block to the destination. Lots of bricks. It talks about the green frame. Yeah, the blue barrier. It's going to be touched by the master brick. And yeah, you're going to get these magnets later. So they're going to stick together. But once they're stuck, you can't sort of remove them from each other. But then there's the purple anti-magnets. So anti-magnets will stick with other anti-magnets. However, they repel. Well, the normal and anti-magnets repel each other. So and sometimes you have to put magnets together to form the master brick. So you have like one magnet one, and you have to join it with other ones. So that's quite interesting. These are magic bricks. So these sort of 4 kind of move all together. So here, you could currently you could move it horizontally, but not vertically. So if we move that across, this one would come across to here, and they all move left one. But this one here, this 1, 2, 3, 4, you'd be able to move those down vertically if you want. So that makes it a bit different. The green squares, these are traps. It says you may move a brick on top of a trap, but yeah, when the brick is removed, a frame brick will appear which blocks movement. So basically, it turns back into this. So that's a very interesting piece. Get on it, and yeah, but then so in this case here, we could move these if you want onto here to free up a whole lot of space in the middle. But then you're kind of trapped. What else we got here? Then we've got these light blue ones are eliminators, and if it says 2 or more of these bricks are in contact, they will disappear. But then it says you cannot put a brick on top of a water square. These ones that aren't raised up here, but you can within an eliminator you can remove it. So you can imagine we've got to get the master down through here through the water. So we have to use the eliminators to get them up to the water, cut a path through it, move the bricks around. So that's quite interesting. Yes, then we've got the yellow blockade bricks. They cannot be moved, but you can change these into standard bricks if you move the keystone to the Ankh symbol. So here, this one here, we have to find a path from here to here. Roughly you can see it's going to come down this side, and then all these yellow ones will turn into these normal 1x1s. Here we go. The black squares are holes. If you put a brick on top of these squares, it will disappear. So it happens only if there are black squares under the whole brick. So we can see this little L shaped here. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4. So you can put a bunch of these here if you can get it there. So that can be a problem, or it can be quite useful getting rid of, making some space. Right, there are sliders. They're vertical and horizontal, so they will only move in that direction. Alright, so yeah, there's not much to say. Yeah, you can look through these sort of things later. It's pretty straightforward. But yeah, there's I think it's one thing. It's sort of quite fun to sort of play a bit. And we see these ones here. We can move onto it, but once we're on it, I can't move it back down. So I can move up, down, but I can't move back up there. Look at this. We've got the traps everywhere. So how do we want to do this? See, now I've completely soft locked myself there. And here's the eliminated ones we saw. So touch them together and they disappear. Nice little shapes and things here. Hey, here's the one we saw before with the river. And watch this, so you can use the eliminator against this. There we go, and we've taken out that whole bit of water here. But I need to actually get a piece over here to take this one out. Alright, oh, here's the, so we can see here, we can't get it through that way, we need to go up and around. Let's just find a way to do that. Just demonstrate this, here we go. So cool, those yellow ones are now movable. So how do we want to do that? There's lots of options, of course. Yeah, actually, this is one way. Let's just have a bit of a dumb way of looking at it. Yep. A bit of a non-optimized solution. So let's assume this one. I took 24 moves that time. Now if I look at the scoreboard, this is something I've made up just to this one, so I was 14 moves over that. But one thing I can do, actually you can look at different things about them, how many moves, the steps, what the records are, the difference, percent difference. So if instead of, I'm currently 14 moves over, so if I were to replay my best, I can just see what happened. Actually, you can step through it as well. So what you might do is watch your own solution. Then when you're not thinking about it, go, hang on, I've made some silly moves there. Let's just let's say I move this one. I'm going to do it also a bit silly again, but just slightly less silly. All right, how about I move? So yeah, this is definitely not an optimal thing at all. There we go. So this time I'm at 21 moves, which is 3 better. And then we can sort of see that's still red. The colours change depending on your percentage over. All right. So yeah. Here's that one we saw before in the other one. Yeah, some of these are nice and simple, so you can see at some point, yeah, you can't actually move anything in here, so we're going to have to do this first. The only option is to do this. Some of them are obvious at first. What are we going to do here? Yeah. What are you going to do here? Eh? Lots of options. Here's our bricks. So if we're not careful, what we can do, I can actually block myself off. So now these three are moving as one, and assuming I can get it there, I can actually. Well, maybe I could. Maybe I could open this and potentially get this back through there. Or you can actually come up with all sorts of funky shapes. See, now it's moving together as one. And here's our anti-magnet, so we can see if I put these together. So these magnets are moving together, but I cannot actually move it that way. That will just move it here to show you. That's as close as it gets, and then this one too, because it's got normal magnets both sides. And here's the magic bricks as I talked about. So, oh, actually no, that's in the way. So I can move that, and this one here. So that's can't actually. I've blocked that one at the moment. So, yes. So once again, just a little fun with the magic bricks here. And of course, you've got all sorts of patterns that could help, but also maybe block yourself too. Then I think that's one of the cool things. Just some of the different combinations of the elements. How are they going to help or hinder each other? I love this one. Yeah, look at all these magnets and things. So yeah, as I said, normally when I've been making videos, I'll be playing it and showing either like a solution or my version of a solution, but just the rules you can understand. I'm not going to do that. And of course, you can have your own fun by doing it yourself. Oh, here's a little hole if you're careful. I got rid of that. Now I can't finish it. So, oh yeah, some of these later ones are pretty cool. And yeah, well, depending what you like with puzzles, that you work out a solution, it feels really good, and then the next challenge can be just sort of optimizing, hopefully getting the perfect solution, and that can be its own reward as well. Yeah, nice little mixture of different elements here. We've got the traps, we've got magnets, anti-magnets, the Ankh, all sorts of things here. Once again, lots of different elements here. And yeah, some of them not always the biggest, but so not too many different permutations of things, but still can be a bit of a challenge. And then yeah, this is the last one from Bricks Junior. So we have to use this master magnet to join with the other ones to make this pattern. But once we actually get it there, so we can see, yeah, one of the first things we're going to have to do. Yeah, but look at this, if we're not careful. If we're just moving around randomly, I'll join them all together and kind of soft lock myself. But anyway, that is Bricks Junior, and also got Bricks 1 here, which is also free for anyone. So it starts off, this is the one that I said based on the Polish wooden one. I'm just going to move things in a non-optimal way just to sort of show some things off. There we go. And here we go for this one. I know I didn't do the best one. So that was 5 moves over the optimal known solution. We'll just have a look through some of these. They sort of start off similar, adding a few 1x2s in here. And some of these, you know, you come up with ideas and then you're like, how am I going to solve some of these? But it's yeah, this one starts off all just basic elements, different shapes and things. And then we're up to the new ones. So back to here, a basic one of these, but with magnets, so you can see if you're not careful. Let's see what we can do there. Look at that. Now I've locked myself. Now I think I have actually in the past, because I've been playing this. Well, I started over 20 years ago. I've finished all of Bricks Junior, Bricks 1. I've got Bricks 2. I've got some of it done, but I haven't really played in a long time, so yeah, we'll see about that. Be good to go back and finish some other ones. Maybe get to Bricks 3 one day. Alright. So you can sort of see that this was, I think this sort of came out before Bricks Junior. This just introducing each of the elements and things. Alright. But a lot of fun here. A lot of... sometimes you just need to sit down, have a bit of a quiet moment and a bit of a challenge. We'll just get to the end of this. This one's quite nice, isn't it? Look at this. Oh, well, you know, there's so many different possibilities. Look at this. But then I don't know if that might work or not, but see, some of these I can't remember my own solutions, let alone my optimal ones or not. Alright, we're almost there. So yeah, I'll have a link in the description for this. But and then this is the last one. It's quite cool. It's just I like the mixture of the large blocks and the small ones, and then being able to make space. Just trying to work out how you're gonna deal with all this, because it's pretty crazy. It's just a lot of stuff going on here. But yeah, anyway, that's basically all I've got for now. So feel free to go and download either Bricks Junior, Bricks 1, or the competition if you want. As I said, the competition is going to be probably quite challenging. So just keep that in mind. There's once again this little tutorial that talks about the things, and there's also other elements in the other games that aren't there as well. And you can actually see here these different scores and things, and there's, like, as I said, where is it, lots of interesting things about the best scores, and for other ones just how it varies, where some of them here, like the Brick Master, so some of them just how many people, if you're struggling, how's that go? I think the graph one actually quite nice as well. Yeah, you can sort of see that some of them, which ones are the hard ones, how many actually struggle to optimize versus how many moves you get. Yeah, lots of cool little things here. And where is it? I'm just going to look at is this one? Oh yeah, this is the sort of the scoreboard, and myself, I'm in here. This goes back over 20 years when I got I was ranked 708th equal, I should say. What does it say? I got 45. Is it only 45 solved? Is it? Had I not solved a few of them? Maybe not. I thought I would have. Anyway, I'll look at that later. But yeah, I suggest you go and check it out. It's a completely free game, and a lot of fun. But anyway, if you do play, let me know, especially if you end up submitting a score to the leaderboard, or you end up qualifying for, say, Bricks 2 or more. That'd be cool. Let us know. Until then, thanks for watching, and I hope you have fun. Okay, thanks. Bye.